And a shot from before as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. A terrific evening look at Old Town there. The historic city of Boston is our backdrop tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another DA. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, DA. Thank you. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Ariza in at the 4. And for Boston, round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guard. And it's Thompson in at the center. Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Walker with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, that's nice shooting from there. That looked pure coming out of Walker's hands.
Butler feeling out a bit. Back to Robinson. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. And tonight, we'll most likely see some stout defense. Chris, both these teams are terrific at limiting points.
Yeah, Kevin, these teams do all the little things on defense well. Great at helping over and contesting shots.
That one falls.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
The pass to Nunn. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And Walker kicks to Brown. A 3-ball. He can't hit that time. And Miami the other way now. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Walker. Outside Tatum. Walker in the corner. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got 6.
And Walker is what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Kendrick Nunn shooting. Kemba Walker picks one up. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Here's Tatum. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Walker's shot is off. Miami leading by 4. Robinson goes in. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. He's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Fires the 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Boston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Tatum against Ariza. Smart kicks to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Unloads. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Entering the draft, some concerns about Tatum's jump shot. You may have heard some people have, but the range and consistency, it's been tremendous this season.
Now here's Butler. Ariza, right side. Pass to Nunn. Banked in off the glass. Nunn's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Tatum. Stolen by Nunn. In transition, here comes Miami. Feeds it to Robinson. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 7. Kicks it to Walker. Back to Tatum. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And you can't leave guys open around Walker, I tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Heat leading by 4. Outside Dragic. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's Fournier on the wing. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Jabari Parker's checked in for Brown. Here's Williams. Passes it to Pritchard. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Now, here's Achua. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Boston. 8-point game. He dishes it to Williams. Parker inside. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Miami called for the foul.
It's good to see Parker looking to score, being opportunistic. He's making the defense act.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Celtics trail by 6. Pritchard passes to Williams. It's Fournier on the wing. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Miami. 1:14 left in the first quarter. That's to Ojala. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Strus with the rebound. Back to Dragic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Pritchard. And there's the pass to Parker. That one goes. Count it.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
To the middle. Here's Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And the Heat lead by 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the dunk by Parker.
rising up with no hesitation. When Parker goes up strong like this, better get out of that way.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Heat have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Good on both.
When you think of Bielitsa, his shooting comes to mind. He's a solid player who knows his role on his team.
And Fournier kicks to Williams. Parker passes to Pritchard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. It's Bielitsa. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room headed. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his...
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so is any...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Bielitsa is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Dragic. And it's Cruz in at the shooting guard. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Goran Dragic. And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Parker finds Tatum. Oh, the lob to Parker. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A threat to throw it down on the alley. Parker's size and sense of timing, I mean, it helped him out right there.
And the shot goes in. Nunn's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Tatum. And Nunn has got the ball here for Miami. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Over Ariza. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Smart. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Well, that's the kind of effort they love to see from Smart. He's sticking his nose in there and doing some work on the offensive boards.
Here's Adebayo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Got a piece of it. Takes a shot at the elbow, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Ariza. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. And that one is good.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
That's a two-pointer from Walker, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ariza finds Adebayo. Back to Ariza. Out to the wing. Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Smart. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Butler can get up. I mean, people take his hops for granted. That's the easy flush.
Celtics trail by 16. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And the Heat call time here. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Outside, Smart lets the 3 fly. Nunn grabs the board. The Heat leading by 16. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Walker.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Now Tatum. Pass to Walker. Launches a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. So it's Boston now. Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. Goes up on the high post. That shot off.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Akpala the pass to Achua. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Boston. For Miami, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Good on the second free throw. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Williams against Adebayo. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact. And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
You know, Greg, going back to Jimmy Butler, it felt like each series he had a few big shots.
I mean, everything you want from your leader. The big shots, motivating others, setting an example with his play. Butler played as well as any leader in the postseason.
Here's Fournier. He doesn't hit that one. And Miami the other way now.
They have been board dominant.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe
force.
it. I cannot believe that. Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the left side wing. Back to Fournier. Second chance shot. And Williams pays it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And Butler. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Fournier. Some solid defense from Butler. Heat leading by 23. Butler on the wing. And slam dunk by Butler.
Look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
It's stolen by Dragic. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And they pick up 2.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
And here's Fournier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To stop the run, Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the side. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 16 points and 1. And that's a...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, I love seeing Thompson take it hard to the rim, knowing not many defenders want to get in his way.
Outside Butler. Down low, here's Ariza. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 12 points in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Walker with it. Outside Tatum from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Smart. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Brown the pass to Thompson. Here's Walker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
Thompson with the bucket.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Adebayo passes to Butler. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Walker's shot is off. The Heat leading by 22. Adebayo with the ball. Picked up by Thompson.
It's been a huge night for Butler. I mean, here's a guy who can shoulder the load offensively any night.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Back to Walker. The three. But they recover it. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop, but he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Boston, no good that time either. And the Heat shooting a troubling 38% in the field. Not the finest work of this offense.
Oh, just the blazing speed of Ariza coming in handy on break, really using his quickness to beat everyone to the rack.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Walker penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And the Heat call time here. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And Thompson kicks to Tatum.
Mid-range shooter. That's what he is. Even back in high school, Tatum will always have this in his arsenal.
And Miami shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. None against Walker. None, that's good. Nunn's got 13 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 15 points in the game.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyway.
Here's Ariza. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And the Heat making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Smart. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made. It was special. It wouldn't matter.
Pass to Achua. Outside Robinson. And a wide open look for Iguodala. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Celtics trail by 21. Here's Fournier. Makes it off the glass.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision looking only for his own shot. But he's more about team.
Nunn passes to Robinson. And stolen by Tatum. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Brown wide open. He fires. They get it again. And Williams is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Nunn. Now the pass to Achua. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Miami, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And that one falls for Robinson. Robinson hits them both.
And Trevor Ariza, a different player now than he once was, but during his prime, he was as athletic as anybody on the floor.
You can say that again, Julian. He's done a good job adjusting his game as he's grown older. He went from mostly a slasher to a 3-and-D player. I mean, it's allowed him to have a lengthy career.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's find out the news on Jimmy Butler. Dave, what's the update?
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. He told me that taking a look at him, it looks like it's only a sore wrist.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, so we hope to see him back on the court soon.
Some changes for Boston. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jabari Parker, and it's Brown in for Semi Ojeleye. And Miami with a change here, too. Strus is checked in. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Pritchard's got 5 now.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Tips it up. Dragic on the follow. And the Heat lead by 20.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. To the inside, Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Okpala, the pass to Dragic. And here is Iguodala. Heat moving the ball around. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Celtics have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, who could forget Jason Tatum's rookie year? I mean, in the 2018 playoffs, all he did was lead the Celtics in scoring at just 20 years old, taking Boston to Game 7 of the conference finals.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Adebayo. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Tatum. And stolen by Bielitsa. Pass to Strus. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. Here's Williams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Williams has got 10. And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics trail by 16. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. The backcourt, Dragic and Butler. Bielitsa is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Okpala in at the 3 spot. Round down low. And stolen by Butler.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Boston shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Dragic. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Outside Fournier. Drills it from outside.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Butler finds Bielitsa. Now here's Adebayo. Count the basket. 18 points for Bam Adebayo.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
Outside Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one falls for Tatum. Boston making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Robert Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Heat also with a sub. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Butler against Brown. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
Walker's checked in for the Celtics. That free throw good from Brown.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
The kick out to Dragic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Is showing a total lack of fear on the interior. Dragic is more than capable of finishing in traffic.
Here's Brown, and he banks in the layup. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And, Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Smart dishes to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Walker with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Shooting for Boston. Kemba Walker. That's good from Kemba Walker.
Not a guy you want to foul. Walker's a tremendous free throw shooter and does a great job of getting himself to the line.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Miami. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Adebayo. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Down by 12. Walker's shot is off.
It's only a matter of time until this three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
To the middle. Here's Dragic. Back to Ariza. Shot on the wing. Rebound Boston. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Dragic. Pushing it up. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. He did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
Here's Butler. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And they double up Butler. And that one, good. That's 10 points for Ariza.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Can't get it to fall. Miami leading by 7. Passes it to Nunn. Back to Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. He gets that one. Adebayo's got 14 points now in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Bam Adebayo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
The Heat leading by 11. Down low. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Smart wide open. He fired. Another shot, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Kendrick Nunn. Tatum passes to Walker. And the shot goes down. Walker's got 24 points.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
And the Heat call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And stolen by Tatum. Outside, Walker. Wide open. The shot misses. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Butler. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in this game. The open shot by Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Miami leading by 6. Robinson drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. No luck that time either. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Here's Smart. It's tipped.
Oh, tremendous reach on the block by Ariza, making a real effort on defense.
Well, their pass to Adebayo. That one goes in. Adebayo's got 12 now in this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this. Well, amazed with so much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Back to Dragic. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Left side, Walker. Here's the 3. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Plays like this make it clear that Walker takes his responsibility of being the leader for this team seriously. Just coming through in key situations with these type of baskets.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Tatum draws the double. And here's Brown outside. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
And they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 5. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Tatum. Robinson pulls it in. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
There's Walker with the 3. Ariza with the rebound. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 7 seconds left in the 4th. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can...
David, thank you as always.